just honing in a Miata. I'm so cool. Look at me, I look like a hairdresser. Wow, my little GorillaPod is not liking me this morning. It's just moving everywhere. What up, guys? So first off, I do want to say thank you guys for being so patient for waiting for this Project Miata video. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for a while to do this. So get ready to do some work on... That's not my Miata. Oh. On Project Miata. First, I need the garage. So, we're gonna move this hunk of crap. And no, I don't actually think it's a hunk of crap. You guys take myself way too literally when I say stuff like that. I love this car, even though it is a hunk of crap. This isn't that idle though. Get out of here, you stupid bug. So for today's Project Miata video, we are actually going to be replacing the brakes on my 1994, which way is unlock? Here we go. Mazda Miata. This car has pretty terrible brakes, and you guys will see that very soon. All right, so we're gonna go into this little cul-de-sac, and we're gonna hit the brakes 100%. This thing has like no stopping power. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And the throwout bearing in 3, 2, 1. Wow, that noise is just literally sounds like death. So now we're in the garage, and also random Evan side note time. It is freaking hot, and it will be really hot today. So if I die on camera, well, it'll be too late because I'm dead. So today we have a few different things to do. Today we're just going to be doing. Oh my gosh, why are you so dark? Oh my goodness. Okay. Today we will just be doing the brakes on the Project Miata. We have pads and rotors. We do not have fluid yet. I have fluid on the way. Just look at this. Look at this. Look at that fluid. It looks like somebody just pooped in there. It's disgusting. So we are going to be replacing the pads and rotors on Project Miata. Now, I'm going to keep calling it Project Miata. A lot of you guys ask me if I name my cars. I wish I could understand why you guys did that. Like, it's a car, people. Do you name your towels? Like, or your cereal that you eat in the morning? If you need a name in your life for Project Miata, just call it George, okay? You're also free to call it Baby Race Car. Anyways, so like I said, today we're going to be doing the brakes. We just recently got, if you guys haven't seen the video, we just recently got NK RPF 1s with some Hankook RS3s, and oh my goodness, they are so grippy. This car does not break traction. It is ridiculous. Suspension's coming. It'll be down the line because I don't need it right now. I know you guys are all about aesthetics and all about looks, but I'm not going for scene points here. And also, the Miata is getting a cage. By the time you guys see this video, I should have the cage. And it's gonna be amazing. So yes, of course, I will make an install video on that. Without wasting any more time, let's get to it. Now before I begin, I want to let you guys know I'm not approaching this with the mindset that I am a better mechanic than anyone in the world out there. I am by no means a mechanic whatsoever. That's why I bought this car. Like, I literally bought this car so that I could learn. I've never replaced a clutch. I have done brakes before, so I'll give you that. But you know, if I say something wrong or something like that, get over yourselves, people. I mean, it's okay if you correct me in the comment section, but some of you guys get so butthurt that I say some wrong things sometimes. But anyways, enough ranting. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the brakes. Alright, so we're gonna try and distinguish the fronts from the rears. The rears are going to be tiny because this car has no rear stock. Okay, so this is going to be the front, most definitely, because it's much larger. I honestly can't even remember what these are actually, are. The box says centric parts. It's an OE replacement performance brake rotor. The car weighs 2,000 pounds, and I've done enough driving to realize that brake rotors are brake rotors are brake rotors. It's really the pads that make a difference. So I didn't get slotted, I didn't get anything fancy, I got blanks, because that is what this car needs. Again, not trying to get style points here. Now, just for kicks and giggles, I will show you guys the rears just to show you how tiny they are. Yeah, I mean, look how much rotor is on that. There's like nothing there. You don't even need these. Joking. You need these. And because these are the heavier ones, I'm going to assume these are the front pads. So yeah, I went ahead and went with Stop Tech. I actually run these on my STI. I have tracked these before and they work great. The noise isn't that bad, I don't know. Plus I also have slotted rotors on my STI. Good stuff. And also, I know you guys saw last video, I got a bunch of products from Zatotech. I'm actually going to be using their universal penetrating lubricant because these bolts are going to be very, very old, probably rusted, so I'm going to use this lubricant before I do anything. I'm going to actually go ahead and spray this on all the bolts that I'm going to be needing to remove right now so that we can actually remove them. Because think about it, a lot of these bolts on these cars are as old as I am and have not moved since I was born. You're gonna need some lubricant to lube it up, fam. You're gonna lube it up, fam. Just like I did last video, I will put the link for this little guy in the description. We'll see how it works. It's pretty simple. All I gotta do is put the little straw in the little hole and then spray it where it needs to go. It's not rocket science. Car science. So you guys are on the back of the rotor and caliper assembly right now. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to be loosening I'm basically going to be loosening a lot of these bolts back here, aside from like the brake line bolt and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and lube it up. I want to get on the camera. So I'm basically putting this little straw right where it needs to go. I'm doing a quick little spray, and then I'm just gonna let it sit there for a few minutes and kind of eat away any of the grime or any of the crap that's making these bolts stay on there. Oh, got it. Holy crap. That is why you use this stuff. So I finally got this off, and there are the pads. Look at oh my gosh. There's a considerable amount of pad left on this. I mean, look at the outside of this one. I don't know how, I mean, this car might not have been driven a lot, but I mean, these pads are just old. So I'm finally getting to the point to where I'm taking the housing off. It should be pretty simple after this. Anytime you ever remove your caliper housing, you always want to get a bungee cord or a zip tie or something and zip tie that up because you do not want to damage the brake lines. So that's what we gonna do. If I can get this stupid bolt out of here. Well, there it is. So because this rotor has probably been on here since dinosaurs existed, we are going to literally have to beat it off. Don't try this at home. And don't miss. There we go. Now, I'm pretty sure the rotor's bent now. At this point, you are literally just putting everything back in place that you just took apart. Hey, I got it. I think this bolt is longer than the car. Now I'm going to go ahead and recompress the piston in here. If you guys want to know what a brake piston looks like, there you go. And that is, whenever people talk about rotors, people talk about brakes, you hear the term 1 piston, 2 piston, 4 piston, 6 piston. Well, essentially what that means is, like my car, my STI has 4 piston brakes up front. So I actually have 2 of these on each side actually. This just has 1 giant piston right there. Boom, C-clamp. These Miatas have these things called spring tensioners. And they essentially, you just put them right in here, and well, it does a few things. I'll let you guys do some research on that. Oh, there it is! Let's go! And there we go. Now all I gotta do is reassemble the entire thing, put all the bolts back in place, and we are good to go on this side. Okay. Whew. Keep in mind that was my first time to ever even try doing brakes on this car. So I know a lot of you guys are probably laughing at me. That's okay. That's what I'm here for. Now it's time to do 3 more.
Yeah. the front.
Oh man. After doing one side, the other side is so much easier. I literally did the other side in like 20 minutes. This side took me like an hour, just because I was also trying to explain it and stuff like that too. But I'm also filming, so that was pretty simple. It was seriously, it was a lot easier the second time around. Now we're going to move on to the rears. The rears are supposedly a little bit different, but the same idea. So let's go ahead and get these things done, because Daddy is tired and it's hot, like I said. But I haven't died on camera yet, so we good. I am convinced that Satan himself designed the rear just brake assembly on the Miatas, because that was absolutely a nightmare to figure out. And I will go ahead and say this, there's a lot of tutorials out there. I would pay close attention to all the tutorials out there, but basically it took me like an hour to figure out this little thing right here, which you can't really see. There's a cap that comes off and there's a 10mm you can screw off. And I did not know that for like the first hour. So I literally sat here trying to figure this little puzzle of a brake assembly out. I'm actually going to shower because I literally feel like I just jumped into a pile of manure. I'm gonna go ahead and get the wheels and tires back on. And then after that, we're actually going to test drive it to see how it is. And we're going to bed the rotors and pads. Oh, I feel so much better now. You know, I was thinking to myself how funny and kind of embarrassing it was how long it took me to do this brake job on this car. But then I started thinking, I was like, you know what? I didn't buy this car to impress you guys with my mechanic skills. Like, I didn't buy this to impress you guys with how much I know how to work on cars. I bought this car so that I could learn. I bought this car so that we could have fun, so that you guys could see someone that's just as much of an amateur as you guys. Now, I mean, I've grown up using tools. I grew up working on things, but I've never been the tinkering type where I've, you know, torn apart things and put them back together. So this has been a fun experience for me to kind of learn myself how to do these things and how different things work. And like, I don't know, I've already learned so much just having this car. So it's fun, and I'm excited to get like the clutch installed. That clutch I know is going to take me forever, but I don't care because it's going to be fun. And the roll cage, I mean, it simply bolts to the chassis, but we'll see about that. It's just, I'm having a lot of fun doing this kind of stuff, because also it's older, so it works completely differently. But I don't know. So I thought it was kind of cool, but I know there's going to be you guys that complain out there about how long it takes me or how bad I am at doing this stuff, or the fact that I wear gloves. You guys can, I've got a butt that you can kiss right there. So the process of bedding rotors is actually very simple. Bedding quite literally means breaking in. And so you want to be careful whenever your brakes are first installed, because they do not stop very well. There are a few different ways you can do this. They're slightly controversial. Like, there's, you know, different people have different preferred methods of doing this. I'm sorry it's kind of shaky, but it's whatever. You can go 60 to 20 10 times or 5 times, or you can go 30 to 0 5 times or 10 times. Honestly, your brakes are going to get bedded over time, but the most important thing is that you come to a full stop and you go ham on your brakes whenever you're bedding them, but they do need to be bedded. Don't think I'm saying you don't need to bed your brakes. The best way to describe what we're doing right now is we are marrying the pad and the rotor. So I'm gonna go from, okay, so I'm about 40, I'm gonna do 100% brake right now. Okay, that's good. Definitely need to change my fluid, because it's not very responsive, but it's okay. It's still going to be slightly effective. There we go. So 100% stopped. 100%. There we go. I can smell it. That's good. Yes, money. So you guys get the point. It's pretty self-explanatory and it's very simple. That is how you bed brakes, and it is a must whenever you change your brakes. Okay, so let's take a look at this monster truck. So, there we go. There's the beauty that we installed today. This is really where the monster truck comes out. But yes, I'm really liking the look of the new rotors. They look pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. And you know, the great thing about this is Project Miata is literally just beginning. Oh, I can't lie to you guys. Feels amazing to be in the air conditioning right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video today. Guys, I just want to thank you. Again, I know I say it a lot, but I don't care because I like being thankful. I was thinking earlier today, I was like, man, I could have, if I didn't turn down the finance job, I would be so unhappy this summer. Like I would have just been so bored out of my mind. I just wouldn't have been happy. And I'm so happy, and even though I probably would have been making a lot more money, there's no replacement for following your dreams, guys. And I'm really thankful that I have the opportunity to do that, and I want to thank you guys for making that possible. Again, huge thank you so much for bringing me 100,000. And we're actually well above that now, and actually we will be doing a 100K special, so keep watching my videos and make sure that you're up to date with all that kind of stuff. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all that kind of stuff to know all the updates for that. But I just can't believe how far we've come, and I can't believe that I own 2 cars that I can do for it's just so cool. Seriously, you guys are amazing. The only failure is failure to try. If you live your life not trying to do what you want to do, then what are you doing? Don't settle. Don't do what everybody else does. Don't do the status quo. Be what you want to be and do what you want to do, because let me tell you what, as hard as it might be, or as hard as the decision might be, it's all about your mindset. It is possible. It is possible. You guys have made it possible, and I want to thank you guys so incredibly much. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, and I will see you guys next video. Oh yeah, these are nice and fresh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can smell them brakes. That is what I'm talking about. Daddy like. Oh, that's so difficult.